Hey everyone, this is Ashley with Luna May Mocks. I'm going to do a tutorial to show you how to use my new 15-ounce black handle mug mock-up video in Photoshop. I'm also going to do a tutorial in CapCut. You probably can use Canva as well. I personally just don't have any experience with Canva as I always use Photoshop. But I'm a photographer and I'm very familiar with it, so I wanted to do CapCut to show a free version as well because Photoshop is a paid software. There is also something called Photopea, which you can use online, which is similar to Photoshop. That is a free software as well, and it is similar to the tutorial that I'm going to be using in Photoshop. And that's Photopea. If you want to look that up on Google and type that in, it'll take you to that as well. There's free versions as well. I just want to, if you're like me and you use Photoshop for all of your mockups, I want to show it in here as well. Okay, so I already have my video open in Photoshop, but if you open up Photoshop and you just go to File and Open and then navigate to your folder wherever your files are saved, your timeline here for your video should pop up as soon as you open your video into Photoshop. If it does not, you just have to go up to your window and check timeline right here. See, if I check that, it goes away. If I go back up to it and check it, it comes back. Okay, and then also open your PNG transparent design into Photoshop. Okay, so I'm going to get started. I'm just going to go ahead and go to select all, edit and copy, and then edit and paste into my design here. So as you can see, it's putting it next to my video file. I'm just going to take the file and the layer and drag it to the very top. And then I'm going to grab a hold of it down here, if it'll let me, and I'm going to drag it all the way to the end there, and then I'm also going to extend it all the way to the end of my video. And then I'm going to grab my move tool up here, and I'm going to resize for the mug. It's important that you, if you're using print on demand, you pay attention to where your logo is going to be placed so that your mock-up matches your product so your customers are not getting upset. Press OK. And now I like to change the blending mode to multiply. It's not going to do much on a black text. It's not going to show much of a difference. But if you put it on multiply for a different design that has some colors, that's going to give it a little bit of a more realistic feel to it. Another thing that you can do, if I click on one of the boxes out here, if these boxes aren't showing for you to resize, one second, make sure that your transform controls are on when you click your move tool there. Make sure that's clicked. Okay, so I'm going to click on one of these boxes here, and then I'm going to go up to this tool right here, and that's just going to allow me to transform and warp my logo a little bit, and I'm just going to drag it up and drag it down on the sides. I'm just trying to give it a little bit of a curve since it's on a mug. You don't have to do that, but I just choose to do that. My design's already wavy, so it doesn't really make much of a difference, but that's it. That's all you have to do excuse me, to edit it and then to save the video. So go ahead and if we press play here, so I have a version with sound and a version without sound. The version is pretty noisy. It's the mug. It's got like a washing machine going in the background just to kind of give it like a home sound to it. But then I also have it without sound, which I believe, yeah, I opened the no sound one. If we go ahead and play, which it may lag when you're playing it in Photoshop, but once you save it, it's not going to do that. So now it's going to play the video with your logo on there. And I did take these in my dining room, so these are one of a kind. Okay, so go up to File and Export, and then go down to Render Video. And now if you want to save it as something different, say you have like a cat mug and you want to change it to that design, you can do that. Select the folder that you want it to save to. So I use this one for a kitty fly mug that I have, so that's the folder that it's saving to. You do not have to touch any of this. So it's a 2K film video, and it's going to be leave this format right here. It's going to save as an MP4 file, and it's high quality. You shouldn't need to touch any of this other than renaming it if you want to, which I would suggest because you don't want to have the same named file for all of your products. And then also change your select folder, and then go ahead and click render. I'm not going to do that because I already have this saved multiple times, so I'm just going to click cancel. But when you click render, it will save it within your folder, and then from there you can use it from your folder. If it says that the file, you can't save it because the file's open, that simply means that you already have a file with that name in that folder. So just change the name slightly on your name file location. Okay, so I'm gonna now head over to CapCut. Okay, so when you go to CapCut.com, it's going to take you to the home page, which is here. You can just create a free account to create whatever you want to. But for this, we're going to go to Create New, and then Video, Image, Magic Tools are going to come up. We want to do video, and I want to do the custom size of my video, so I'm going to do blank canvas. And then it's going to open up a panel here. You want to make sure media is selected, and if you already have an account, all of your stuff is going to be here. If you don't have any media, go ahead and upload so this is where you click upload right here. You want to upload your video, whichever one you want to use, and also upload your logo into the box here. And then once those are uploaded and finished, I'm going to click the video. And then, so it's going to automatically do the ratio that I have saved for my video. But if you wanted to do something different, like if we click on ratio up here, say you wanted to do 1:1, you could click on that, and then you could click this fill button right here, and it would crop it to a square video for you. But I want to keep it in its original dimensions, so I'm going to go back. Okay, and then to apply your logo, again, your PNG design, I'm going to click here. And then I'm going to drag it above and extend it here to the end of my video. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and resize. And just like in Photoshop, I'm going to change the blending mode to multiply. Again, not going to make much of a difference for just black text, but it's there. And then if you go ahead and press play, okay, so that is another software to use it in. This one's free. Again, Photopea is the other one, or you could use it in Photoshop. And then you just go up to export, download, or I never use any of these, I just download it to my computer. Change the file name. Resolution is 1080, I usually just use 1080p. Recommended quality, or you could do high quality. I usually just do the recommended, and it works well for me for my website. Format MP4, 30 frames per second, and then press export. Again, I'm not going to press that because I already have it downloaded. Well, actually I will again. I'll just delete it, export, and then as you see, it'll save, exporting, and now this is going to save within CapCut, your CapCut account, and it's also going to download to your PC. So whenever it's done downloading, just check the downloads folder on your PC, and it will be there. If you see now it's saying it's downloaded, it's on my PC. Now, if you wanted to, if you're going to be using this mug with a bunch of your different designs, another thing that's nice about CapCut is you can, just like Photoshop and creating templates and just being able to switch out designs, you can go into your designs again. So if you go back to CapCut to your home page, oh, I don't know why it keeps doing that. And then you go into your space and you reopen that file. Because it's gonna save it in there for you. And then if you upload another one of your designs, I don't know if I have any in here. I do have one in here that I can just replace. And you take it, upload it to your thing. I have more in here that because I do mugs myself, and I drag it, and over this, it's gonna replace it. And you might need to resize, but that is a fast way to switch between your different designs within CapCut. Like I said, you're going to have to probably do a bunch of different editing to it. If you don't have it uploaded here, instead of going to upload, you can also right-click and replace, and then it's going to open up all of your folders, and then you can just click something else or a different file. Wouldn't use this one, but it's a PNG, so I just clicked it to do it, and that, well, you can replace it that way as well. There is a photo file in the files after you purchase as well, not just a video. It's the same exact thing. It's just going to be image instead of video, but it's the same way to be able to add your images to it. If you have any questions, please feel free to send me a message.